Steve, welcome to the Ontario Mortgage and Real Estate Insights podcast, your go-to source for the latest developments, trends, and regulatory changes in the industry. I'm your host, Steve Homeowners, here to provide you with insights sourced from reputable news outlets to help you stay informed and make well-informed decisions.
Janine, this podcast is brought to you by Real Approved Incorporated, a trusted mortgage brokerage dedicated to helping Canadians achieve their homeownership dreams. Visit realapproved.ca to learn more about how our experienced team can assist you with your mortgage needs. Let's dive into today's episode.
Steve. So Janine, today we're starting with some concerning news about Canada's mortgage market as the economic storm clouds gather. According to the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, mortgage delinquencies are rising across many Canadian markets, with the national arrears rate hitting 0.21% in the fourth quarter of last year. This is up from a record low of 0.14% in 2022. While these numbers might seem small in the grand scheme of things, they're definitely a red flag given the current economic uncertainties.
Janine, absolutely, Steve. It's truly concerning, especially when you consider the potential impact of the ongoing U.S. trade war. The Deputy Chief Economist at the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, Aled Abiorworth, highlighted these warning signs. He mentioned that while we can manage delinquencies if the economy remains stable, any rise in unemployment due to international issues would be worrisome. It's a reminder of how interconnected everything is, isn't it?
Steve, it really is, Janine. In fact, Ontario saw a significant increase in delinquencies from 0.13% to 0.20%, and other provinces like Prince Edward Island and British Columbia also saw rises. This is happening as the jobless rate in Canada ticks up to 7.0%. And according to TD Bank's chief economist, Beata Caranci, up to 100,000 more jobs could be at risk if these economic pressures continue. It's important to keep an eye on these developments.
Janine, that's right, Steve. And it's not just about job losses. The economic strain is also impacting mortgage renewals. The Bank of Canada cut interest rates last year, which helped ease fears of a renewal crisis. However, as Abiorworth pointed out, the real challenge is the weak economy. Even though people aren't facing a renewal cliff, it might not be for a good reason. It's a bittersweet situation for many homeowners.
Steve, exactly, Janine. Borrowers are turning to longer mortgage amortizations to ease the pain during renewals. They're also opting for shorter-term mortgages and variable rates, hoping that the economic climate will stabilize and rates might drop. It's a tactical move, but it underscores the uncertainty many are feeling right now.
Janine, and that's where we come in, Steve? It's essential to navigate these turbulent times with a clear understanding of the options available. Whether it's adjusting amortizations or exploring different mortgage terms, homeowners need to feel supported and informed. This isn't just about numbers, it's about people's lives and dreams.
Steve, so Janine, with mortgage renewals on the horizon for many Canadians, we're seeing some interesting shifts in how people are preparing for potential increases in their monthly payments. A recent survey from TD Bank highlights that 73% of borrowers are tightening their budgets, expecting a financial crunch when they renew their mortgages.
Janine, that's right, Steve. It's a challenging time for many homeowners. Nearly half of those surveyed anticipate their mortgage payments will rise, even with the recent modest declines in interest rates. It really showcases the pressure people are under, especially when those rates are still much higher than the historic lows we saw before 2022.
Steve, and it's not just about cutting back on spending. The survey reveals that 43% of respondents are planning to delay home renovations, while 29% are considering selling or downsizing their homes. It's a clear indicator of how significant the financial strain is for many families.
Janine, exactly, Steve. Some are even considering more drastic measures like taking on roommates or moving to more affordable neighborhoods. It's tough to see so many having to make these difficult choices, but it's also a testament to their resilience and adaptability in trying times.
Steve, one of the key takeaways from the survey is the preference for fixed-rate mortgages among those nearing renewal. Around 75% are opting for fixed rates to ensure predictability amidst the economic uncertainty. It seems like a strategic move to manage their finances better.
Janine, absolutely. Fixed rates provide a sense of stability, which is crucial when you're navigating such uncertain waters. But as Patrick Smith from TD pointed out, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. It's essential for homeowners to evaluate what works best for their individual situations.
Steve, debt loads and affordability remain significant concerns, with top anxieties being affording a down payment, managing monthly payments, and finding competitive rates. Younger generations, like Gen Z and millennials, are particularly feeling the weight of these challenges, with many unsure of where to start or whom to trust for guidance.
Janine, it's true, Steve. The uncertainty can be paralyzing, especially for younger buyers who are just entering the market. But this is where informed decision-making becomes crucial. Knowing your options and having a trusted advisor can make all the difference in navigating these waters.
May's home sales data is in, and it shows a 4.3% decline compared to the previous year. But there's a silver lining. The Canadian Real Estate Association reported a 3.6% increase in activity from April. This marks the first month-over-month rise in more than 6 months, hinting at a potential stabilization in the market.
That's interesting, Steve. It seems like there's a bit of renewed confidence among buyers. Sean Ziegelstein from Royal LePage suggested that the distractions earlier this year, like international trade tensions, might have put a pause on people's housing searches. Now, there's a sense that things might be settling a bit, even if just temporarily.
Yes, Janine, but it's important to remember that 1 month of data isn't enough to declare a trend. CREA's senior economist, Sean Cathcart, mentioned that while there might be a delayed turnaround, the market's still dealing with uncertainty, especially with trade issues and geopolitical tensions.
True, Steve. The rise in new listings, up 3.1% month over month, shows there are more opportunities for buyers, but still 5% below the long-term average. It indicates that while some sellers are entering the market, overall confidence isn't fully restored. It's a cautious optimism at best.
And the national average sale price of homes in May was $691,299, down 1.8% from last year. BMO's Robert Kavchich pointed out that while political clarity might have eased some buyer stress, mortgage rates remain high, affecting affordability. This keeps the market somewhat stagnant until rates potentially decrease.
Exactly, Steve. It's a challenging environment for buyers and sellers. Robert Kavchich also mentioned the strains on affordability and the tough investment dynamics. Buyers are hesitant and investors are cautious, waiting for rates to drop before making significant moves. It's a delicate balance right now.
As we look ahead, experts like Ziegelstein predict a stable yet flat market for the remainder of 2025. External factors like international conflicts and trade policies could still disrupt this fragile stability. It's crucial for those in the market to stay informed and prepared for any sudden changes.
Absolutely, Steve. The real estate market's landscape is ever-changing, and having a clear understanding of these dynamics is vital for making informed decisions. Whether you're buying, selling, or just observing, being proactive can help navigate these uncertain waters.
Now, turning our attention to the condominium markets in Toronto and Vancouver, we have some concerning developments. According to the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, these cities, which are pivotal in the country's rental supply, are experiencing a drop in demand while supply is increasing.
That's right, Steve. It's a tricky situation because these markets are so essential to the rental landscape. When demand falls and supply rises, it can lead to an oversupply situation, which might affect rental prices and the overall market stability.
Absolutely, Janine. The Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation has flagged these trends as potential risks to the condo markets in these cities. The increase in supply, coupled with falling sales, could lead to an imbalance that impacts the broader housing market.
And it's not just about numbers, Steve. The implications of these shifts can affect people's lives significantly. Renters might find more options and potentially lower rents, but property investors could face challenges in terms of returns and property valuations.
Exactly, Janine. It's a double-edged sword. While renters might benefit in the short term, the long-term health of the market might suffer if these trends continue. It's important for stakeholders to monitor these developments closely.
Yes, Steve. It's crucial for everyone involved to stay informed and flexible. Whether you're a renter, an investor, or a developer, understanding these dynamics can help you make better decisions in these uncertain times.
As we wrap up today's episode, it's clear that the real estate landscape is continually evolving. From mortgage renewal challenges to shifts in major condo markets, staying informed is more important than ever.
Absolutely, Steve. And remember, Real Approved is here to support you through these changes with expert guidance and personalized solutions. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Ontario Mortgage and Real Estate Insights podcast. We hope you found today's insights valuable as you navigate the world of mortgages and real estate.
Before you go, a quick reminder. Real Approved is here to make your mortgage journey smoother. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, their experienced team is ready to guide you with personalized support every step of the way. Visit realapproved.ca to get started and take the next step toward achieving your home ownership goals. Catch you next time and stay informed with the latest industry insights.